everyone, and welcome to Letty Does Preacher. So in the last episode, Tulip reveals that she actually got married in the time that Jessie got caught, and she lost her baby to a guy named Victor, who is this mobster guy, and pretty much Jessie spends the entire episode going to his house, and at first seemingly he's going to kill him, but then later he just decides to like have him sign divorce papers and stuff. But ultimately the Saint of Killers comes, kills Victor, and the daughter of Victor is pretty much now going to show them where the preacher is staying and take them to Dennis's house, and shit is going to go down because, you know, the Saint of Killers is gonna like fuck shit up. So everyone is grouped back together. Tulip and Jessie and Cassidy are all back at Dennis's house, and the Saint of Killers is coming. Jessie still has that really weird religious organization that is watching him constantly, and they are pretty much no closer on their search to God, because it turned out that the other God ended up being an actor. So I'm pretty much just waiting to see if the Saint of Killers is going to be able to catch up with them again, and what the heck they are going to do when he arrives, and of course, you know, if they actually are closer to finding God at the end of this. Because they had a lead at first with the whole good music thing, and then now it's just like they don't have any direction as to where to go, and they're just kind of bumming out at Dennis's house. And now things are all super awkward because, like, now they know Tulip was lying, so that's kind of weird. Anyway, aside from that, I'm not really sure what to expect from this episode, because I don't know what happens in the comics. Like, I'm just going off of me guessing, but there really is no direction for them to go right now, so I have no idea. Preacher, Season 2, Episode 6, Sokosha. Let's get started. What are they donating? What? Oh. Ew, ew, what? Ew. Oh no, I don't do needles. I don't do needles. Oh wow. What the fuck is going on? Hey, the Airbender logo. What? Hey, they're Airbenders! So they're stealing chi? I don't think that lady's wearing pants. I wish I knew what the hell was going on. This is pretty cool. Oh my gosh! What the hell's going on? Is it like an Alzheimer's thing? Or what? Whoa! That's so many! What the hell? What did they give her? Okay, this looks really shitty, so I'm assuming we're gonna see Cassidy first. Oh, Dennis! Poor Dennis! What? He was just trying to help. Oh no, Tulip's cooking again. I love how everyone's just like, oh god, Tulip's cooking.
I'm trying and I'm sorry, alright?
He didn't do anything!
More about it. Huh?
Cassidy's a sweetie! Ew. They, like, that might as well be them eating cake. That's so much sugar.
They're going to be way more likely.
And again with the reptilians.
Serial number and then trace it back to the owner.
It's always good to give a girl.
Cassidy's giving legitimate advice that they should probably follow.
What are you talking? I'll tell you that much.
Oh shit! Jessie just went there. Oh man, that sucks. Smart girl. Hey! She learned from her daddy.
Don't make me shoot you, man.
Oh shit. She.
I'll do it.
And resolve. Hold
What
on.
the
Is that
fuck?
through there?
Did he just pull out a fucking machete? Oh, he has a fucking log. What the fuck?
Preacher.
That blood looks terrible, by the way. I wonder if they have to do any outtakes for this actor from him like laughing all the time for having such like ridiculous situations.
I do not basically
Does
watch
Jessie
trash
taste
TV.
evil?
It's pretty in-depth.
Oh no! Where's Dennis? A tribute to Ganesh. Ganesh.
Its weaknesses.
Great. Let's do that then.
Spider-Man's weakness is Mary Jane. That's adorable.
Read.
She hailed from the
Oh,
region
is that from the
of
actual
Christendale
comic
of German
book?
descent.
That's so cool.
It wasn't long in pieces, scattering.
Oh,
the four corners
ew. What
of the
gross
earth.
illustration.
Hate became the most dreaded in hell.
I like this, because this looks
By
like the
Satan
art from the
himself.
comics. Oh, Cassidy's reading the comics. Oh, Dennis had left the house. Oh no, Dennis!
Allô?
Dennis, don't go back to the apartment.
Cassidy?
Dennis, listen.
Mais comment tu l'as eu, mon...
Don't open the door.
Didn't he see the guy's head in the hallway? Oh no! His inhaler! Literally how? He can use the word through a phone? Gently. Let him go gently. Aw, Dennis! And the Saint's just like, the fuck are we watching? Yeah. On accident. And I actually haven't fixed that part, so it's like a one-way trip. He just has to look himself in the mirror and tell himself to go to hell. Then he can rescue Eugene. What was the one more thing? I wanted to know. 1 hour to find... Oh. I get it. The Airbender guys. They're stealing in souls? That's so weird. Why does he always start at the most, like, generic places?
Twice a day.
What? What?
That's
Huh.
Japanese.
That's cute.
Well, ain't it?
It seems like Jessie's like worst enemy is music this season because people can't hear him.
Street in the middle
Oh
of the
yeah,
fire,
she made like a gun out of things from a shed or something. Ah, nice try, Jessie. He did all that in 20 minutes? Aww.
There's luck, huh?
Oh, that would explain
Cheer up.
why he hugged
Cheer up.
him like that. Is he asleep or something? Whoa. That scared me. I was so out of nowhere. Poor Tulip. Oh, damn it, Jessie. Why couldn't you use the word before they put you in the back of the car?
No match.
He has a bloody nose because Jessie beat the shit out of him.
If it wasn't the right type.
What's your type?
Oh. See you is the last words she has to say to him. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. You could have just taken off your ring, Jessie. Don't be weird. I wonder what happens to the people that don't have the soul. Do they just become like that lady? What? Why did he tell them to get off? And couldn't they just, like, get off and get back on? And then they'd technically be following his rule. Cut! gosh. Ew, that was so brutal to watch.
Is it?
How does he know? Oh, it works now.
Oh. Go ahead.
No, this is sad. What the hell? He in the back of the truck? Where the fuck is he taking him? This is the middle of nowhere. Is he planning on, like, dumping his body in a bog or something? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. I know this guy has killed a lot of people. But so has Jessie. Like, are you kidding me? He's criticizing this guy, and how many people have died because of the word? And he just, like, gave him such a brutal death. Can he even die? Like, isn't he a zombie now or something? Or like... And what about all those souls? That could have done a lot of people. He could have at least taken one for Dennis. Just one.
Dennis. Just do the
Just one for Dennis.
fingers are still going.
His stubby little fingers. What is he doing? Oh! He's putting the weapons under the tile? Couldn't he have put it more in a corner area? I mean... Well, Dennis wouldn't notice the gaping hole anyway. What the fuck, Jessie? Okay, it just ended. Alright, so... The fuck was up with this episode? This episode was all over the place. Like... What? Okay, so we got more backstory on the Saint of Killers, and that's good, but isn't his backstory, like, fucking significantly different than what we saw the first time around? Like, I could have swore that the first time was, like, he fell in love with this Indian lady, and then they had a baby, and while he was out in town doing some work, like, they were murdered and scalped, and like now he's just they died because of disease. Like, okay, I guess that doesn't make sense why he took revenge on the town anymore, but okay. And all he needed was a soul. Jessie literally gave 1%, and he could have just used Genesis to send him to heaven, and then, like, it wasn't his problem anymore at that point. It was 1% of a soul. It doesn't matter if he sent him to heaven or to hell, or if he dunked him in a lake to slowly suffocate, or, like, maybe not. He'd just stay at the bottom of the lake for the rest of his life. He could have just sent him to heaven. Nothing would have happened to him. Jessie, like, what? I mean, I know that the Saint of Killers has killed a bunch of people, but so has Jessie. Jessie just doesn't know about it. And I'm also not sure if, like, he's knowingly killed people in the past because of his job. I don't know. But, I mean, that aside, Jessie chose the decision that, like, was unnecessary, but was evil all the same. And he did it willingly. And then he sent all those souls down with the Saint of Killers too. Like, he knows Dennis is sick. He knows Dennis is dying. Like, okay, even if he didn't have something of Dennis's, he saw that all the ones on the table were different types, and he literally just could have, like, stuck them in his pocket or something and taken the little machine with him. Like, those could have had so many applications, but no! What the hell, Jessie? Whatever. Okay. that aside, how the hell does he know that there's a soul dealing business? I don't understand. And why did he introduce himself as something other than Jessie Custer? Like, okay, they're probably gonna explain that more in the next episode. Great, you know, I just have to wait for that. Whatever. Jessie makes no sense to me right now. Cassidy, on the other hand, he has a son in New Orleans who's French, and he's... What? Like, okay, fine. Cassidy probably has, like, kids all over the place because he's a vampire. But, that explains why he knew where Dennis lived and why Dennis reluctantly let them in and begrudgingly let them stay. So, that makes more sense. And it does seem like him and Dennis are getting along better, so that's good. But poor Tulip looks all traumatized, and I hope things get better for her. She's just having a shit time all around, so... This episode was like... What the fuck, Jessie? That's pretty much my finishing thoughts for this. What the fuck, Jessie? So, you know, great. Go on a search for God, Jessie. That'll probably end the same way, with him sinking in the bottom of a fucking bog or something. But I don't know what direction we're going with this, because I didn't see any of the organization. We got introduced to this whole set of new people that are dealing in souls, which is a thing now. But at least the Saint of Killers is off their back. So usually when they get rid of one villain, that means that they're just making room for more villains. So I expect the next episode to have the organization. And Jessie is a terrible, terrible person and really shouldn't have Genesis. So that's it. That is pretty much it. I also don't know how Jessie, Cassidy, and Tulip are going to interact now that Jessie told Cassidy he's forgiven. Cassidy seems to have interpreted that either more strongly than it was probably suggested, you know, considering that Jessie doesn't know about the whole sleeping together thing. And now Jessie has 1% less of a soul, so maybe he won't be as forgiving when he figures it out. But I don't know, this episode was frustrating, and I'll get over it. Anyway, so yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments, and thank you guys for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!
Let's see. So, I went here, and I went here, and I horribly hurt my ankle on top of this mountain here. Oh, hey everyone! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking that circle button up there. Or you can find some more of my videos over here, and you can find my socials, or check out my Patreon by clicking that square button down there. See ya! Shuggy, did you have fun on the trip?